In this video I'm going to show you 23 effective ways to treat acid reflux and heartburn naturally that works. Reflux occurs when stomach acid or stomach content flows backward into your esophagus. Patients usually describe this phenomenon as heartburn. Heartburn is very common, but long-standing frequent heartburn and reflux can irritate the lining of your esophagus. Heartburn is generally a treatable problem. Most of the time patients can manage their symptoms with lifestyle and diet modification. Here are 23 simple strategies that can help minimize your symptoms. Number 1. Limit your intake of carbonated beverages. One observational study found that carbonated soft drinks were associated with increased acid reflux symptoms. The main reason is the carbon dioxide gas in carbonated beverages, which causes people to belch more often, can have an effect that can increase the amount of acid escaping into the esophagus. Number 2. Ginger tea. Ginger is marvellous for all kinds of health related issues. Ginger naturally soothes the stomach and can help reduce the production of stomach acid. Caffeine-free ginger tea with a little honey added as a sweetener is the best way to consume ginger tea for a person with reflux. Place a few thin slices of ginger root tea in a mug and steep it in hot water for 10 to 20 minutes, and then you can drink it. It can help calm an upset tummy or stop it from even occurring. Number 3. Quit smoking. In case you needed another reason to quit smoking, heartburn is one of them. And this is a big one for people with acid reflux. Smoking damages the lower esophagus sphincter, which is responsible for preventing stomach acids from backing up. When these muscles are weakened from smoking, you may experience more frequent heartburn episodes, so it's time to quit smoking and you'll feel a lot better. Number 4. Baking soda. With its high pH level, baking soda helps neutralize acid in your stomach. If acid is rising from your stomach into your esophagus, the baking soda will help stop the acid from burning the lining. Simply swallow a teaspoon of it when you're experiencing pain. Number 5. Fennel seeds. Vitamin and mineral rich fennel has been used as a digestive aid all over the world for centuries. That's thanks to its source of enethol, a compound that relaxes the stomach. You can try seeping some crushed fennel seeds in boiling water to make a tea and sipping it after a meal. Number 6. Chewing gum. A few studies show that chewing gum reduces acidity in the esophagus. Gum that contains bicarbonate appears to be especially effective. These findings indicate that chewing gum and the associated increase in saliva production may help clear the esophagus of acid. However, it probably doesn't reduce the reflux itself. Number 7. Peppermint. A well-known ancient soothing therapy for acid reflux is peppermint, which is one of the most natural prescribed herbs for digestion. It helps with nausea, upset stomach and all sorts of digestive disorders. Plus it cools the burning throat. It can be taken as a capsule or drank as a tea. Number 8. Elevate the head of your bed. Some people suffer from reflux symptoms during the night. This may disrupt their sleep quality and make it difficult for them to fall asleep. One study showed that patients who raised the head of their bed had significantly fewer reflux episodes and symptoms compared to those who slept without any elevation. Number 9. Wear loose-fitting clothes. Tight clothes that clinch to your waist can press on your stomach and cause acid to rise. This is especially true for tight jeans, belts and corsets. Try instead to wear loose-fitting clothes that don't press on your stomach, even when you sit down. Number 10. Avoid the alcohol. Alcohol weakens the valve between your stomach and the esophagus. Additionally, alcohol causes your stomach to produce an excess of stomach acid. This can cause severe stomach pain, vomiting and diarrhea. Number 11. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is a natural anti-inflammatory that not only works on sunburns but also when ingested. It can soothe an inflamed esophagus and stomach lining. Just mix 2 to 3 ounces with 8 ounces of coconut water or fruit juice and have that 15 to 20 minutes before eating. Number 12. Watch your weight. When a patient is overweight, more pressure is put on all the internal organs. This includes your stomach. Over time this can loosen the valve between your stomach and the esophagus, allowing acid to escape. Number 13. Stay away from spicy food. Think of a way your tongue burns and when it comes into contact with an extremely hot pepper, well, the same thing occurs in your stomach. This burning sensation triggered by spicy foods can trigger acid reflux symptoms, causing pain and discomfort. Number 14. Avoid raw onions. One study in people suffering from acid reflux showed that eating a meal containing raw onion significantly increased heartburn acid reflux and belching compared with an identical meal that didn't contain onion. More frequent belching might suggest that more gas is being produced due to the high amounts of fermentable fibres in onions. Raw onions might also irritate the lining of the esophagus, causing the heartburn to worsen. Whatever the reason, if it feels like eating raw onions makes your symptoms worse, you should avoid it. Number 15. Almonds. Whilst no study is confirmed why almonds help relieve acid reflux, many patients have seen significant benefits from snacking on these tasty nuts. It's best if the almonds you are consuming are raw, organic and salt-free. This helps you avoid also consuming any harmful chemicals. Number 16. Don't eat within 3 hours of going to bed. People with acid reflux are generally advised to avoid eating within 3 hours before going to bed. An observational study found that eating close to bedtime was associated with significantly greater reflux symptoms when people were going to sleep. Number 17. Mustard. Mustard is another alkaline food. It's loaded with minerals and has trace amounts of acid from vinegar. Consuming a spoonful of it during the onset of acid reflux symptoms can help soothe your heartburn by balancing your pH levels. Number 18. Don't become obese. Whilst heartburn can happen to anyone, acid reflux seems most prevalent in obese adults. Excess weight, especially around the abdominal area, puts pressure on the stomach. As a result, you're at an increased risk of stomach acids working back into the esophagus and causing heartburn. Number 19. Try relaxation techniques. Acid reflux itself is very stressful. Since esophagus muscles play a large role in keeping stomach acids down where they belong, it may help to learn techniques that can relax both your mind and body. Yoga has enormous benefits by promoting mind-body awareness. If you're not a yoga person, you can even try quiet meditation and deep breathing for a few minutes several times a day to tame your stress levels. Number 20. Don't drink too much citrus juice. A study of over 400 acid reflux patients, of which 72% reported that orange or grapefruit juice worsened their acid reflux symptoms. The acidity of citrus fruits doesn't appear to be the only factor contributing to these effects. Orange juice has a natural pH, which also appears to aggravate the symptoms. Since citrus juice doesn't weaken the lower esophageal sphincter, it is likely that some of its constituents irritate the lining of the esophagus. While citrus juice probably doesn't cause acid reflux, it can make your heartburn temporarily worse. Number 21. Organic apple cider vinegar. Organic apple cider vinegar boosts the immune system, aids digestion, and decreases the number of bad gut bacteria that cause acid reflux. Apple cider vinegar is an alkalizing food which balances the body's pH level. Slightly alkaline is the ideal state you want your body to be in. Just make sure the apple cider vinegar you buy is raw, unfiltered vinegar that comes in a glass bottle, and make sure it's organic. Down a teaspoon of it each morning and follow it with water. Number 22. Eat smaller meals. Because it's harder for your digestive system to break down larger meals, it makes sense not to fill up too much, as it's likely your stomach acid will bubble back up your esophagus. Chew slowly and more frequently before swallowing. Digestion begins in the mouth. The more you help your body from the beginning, the easier it will be later on. Number 23. Eat foods that help. There is no one magic bullet that can help treat acid reflux. Still, in addition to avoiding trigger foods, a few other dietary changes can help. The American Academy of Family Physicians recommends low-fat, high-protein meals. Reducing dietary fat intake can subsequently decrease your symptoms, whilst getting enough protein and fibre will keep you full and prevent you from overeating. I hope you've enjoyed the 23 effective ways to treat acid reflux and heartburn that works. And if you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to give this video the thumbs up. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video on 7 natural remedies for symptoms of heartburn and acid reflux. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. Bye for now.